by the goal of levelling the playing field in property purchases, Kylie Frearson created buyer's agency Property Solutions 101 in 2011. She is an extremely sharp negotiator with years of local real estate market knowledge, all combined into an expert buyer's agent package. Being an independent buyer's agent is incredibly rewarding to Kylie, as purchasing property will most likely be the single biggest financial investment of someone's lifetime. A strong element of trust and expertise is needed, plus creating great relationships with other local businesses is key to a successful outcome. Welcome, Kylie. Thanks for meeting with me.
Thanks for having me, Holly.
I'd just like to know a little bit about what career path led you to where you are now.
In 2001, I joined Colliers International in Canberra as a junior. I worked my way up through the ranks, went to an executive, and then they offered me an associate director role in industrial sales and leasing. At that time, I was also offered a role at Seabury Ellis in Newcastle as an associate director in sales and leasing. I invested in property in Newcastle during my time at Colliers, and I thought it was a really good opportunity to move to Newcastle. I have family and friends up here, and I really liked what potential Newcastle had. So I made the decision to move up here with my husband, and I joined Seabury Ellis. In 2011, the GFC hit and Seabury Ellis closed their office, and I took that opportunity to start Property Solutions 101. We're a buyer's agent and property management service, and we help the buyers invest in property, and we continue their journey with property management, grow their wealth.
What motivates and drives you?
Well, I'm a mother of 3 daughters, so they motivate me and drive me every day. I like to show them that anything's possible if you work hard and you set your goals, that you can achieve anything. So that's a big motivator of mine. Another motivator is, I work in a service industry, so my clients motivate me. I like to see someone who's been in the property market for 12 months, who can't commit to buying a property, and they come to me and I give them the information and the knowledge that they need to secure a property comfortably. And then I can give them independent advice with teams they can surround themselves with to make sure they're comfortable in what they're doing. So success stories motivate me as well.
As a younger business owner, what advice do you have for others that may be considering branching out?
If you don't give it a go, you don't know. So I'm a big believer in trying. If you fail and you try, you've tried. Do your due diligence, understand the market you're going into, set a budget, get a good team around you, and give it a go. I mean, if you fail and you've tried, you've tried. If you fail and succeed, well, you've succeeded, haven't you? So do your due diligence, know your point of difference, and give it a go.
Kylie, where would you like to be in 10 years?
That's a very confronting question. In 10 years' time, I'm going to have a 17-year-old daughter. So personally, I'll have 3 grandchildren, and professionally, well, when I set my business up, I spent a lot of time branding it initially. I had a really good friend of mine who helped me with the branding. It wasn't a business we wanted to change in 5 or 7 years. We wanted to have a brand that we could carry around Australia. So obviously the plan is to franchise it. Newcastle's always going to be our home, and we wanted to set up a really good foundation here and put our processes in place into Newcastle. So in 10 years' time, I hope to have 3 healthy daughters and expanding my business throughout Australia.
Have you had any significant mentors during your career that inspire you?
I was really lucky. It's a really interesting question you asked me, Holly. I was lucky when I started at Colliers International that I was mentored by Jim Shonk and Paul Powdley. My foundations, they set a really strong foundation for business for me. They taught me how to be a team leader while working in the team, which is really important to my business. They also taught me ethics, and every foundation I run my business on, I was taught by Paul and Jim. So I was really lucky to be mentored by them early on in my career. I've had really significant women in my career as well. Helen Davies, she's taught me a lot. More recently, a few years ago, I met Darren Glover from Evolution. I really have been drawn to Darren. I think he's a very good businessman. He's an intelligent man, and I can learn a lot from him. So I try to spend as much time as I can with Darren Glover from Evolution. I think personally, but as important as mentors are to me, is the people I surround myself with every day. The women in business, the mothers in business, the families in business. So I try to keep a really tight network around me which have like-minded people. So as well as mentors, I think they're just as important to me.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for your time today, Kylie.
Thanks, Holly.